Hello and welcome. We're going to be doing some more modern playtesting today. Our friendly little noodle
That's my companion. Leave him alone.
is gone from this world. Get him out of here.
There you go. I
He's
got
done
you.
for.
Ugh.
Yeah, we need to destroy this for a TikTok somehow.
Yeah. So any suggestions would be great.
Yeah.
We will not be doing a meat hook massacre.
Yeah,
Those are
no.
too expensive.
Yeah. Anyways, so for today's stream, we're gonna do just kind of a plethora of just like basically meta decks that are like pretty well established, but they're decks that I could see being like better, or at least like, I'm just curious to see how they do after in a world without you.
Right.
So like, this is a matchup I'm actually really interested in. We've got 5-color creativity, which originally was kind of a deck that I feel like was designed to deal with the 4-color elementals decks that were so grindy and playing Ur. Just kind of went over the top of them. And then Murktide, which I feel like will have a good matchup, but I haven't actually played this matchup a whole lot. So, but it's something I'm interested in. I feel like Murktide might be like pretty well positioned right now, but I don't know. We'll see.
They still got Ragavan, man. They're still chilling.
Yeah. How many people are gonna join today and just be sorely disappointed that we're not Todd and Ross?
I don't know, man. Probably enough to upset me and make me cry later, but it'll be fine.
Urian Band has you in shambles. I'm sorry to hear that, but just cut some cards, man.
Yeah, just cut cards.
Be an adult.
Go back to 60.
I'll keep.
Oh no. I just discarded my deck. Please some help. I'm gonna keep too.
Alright. Events. Talking in DRC. Good.
This one. Go.
Scalding time. Yep.
It's a Scalding Tarn, yeah.
Get in for one.
Sure. Please don't skewer me.
Fetch for an island and get a shredder.
Sure.
You can go. No other actions. How many people are going to keep 80 cards without Yorion? I keep saying that. I keep seeing people go, well, with no Yorion, why wouldn't I just, like, why does that stop me from playing 80 cards? No, Yorion was the only reason to play 80 cards because it gave you this tremendous piece of card advantage and grindiness, like, in the late game.
Yeah, you had just massive upside to play it.
Yeah, that was the reason you played 20 extra. Was because it outgrinded all these other, because there if you remember when MH2 came out, there was already 60 card on that and like elemental decks running around that were very grindy and good, and like Asmo decks. And the 4-color, when it added Yorion and went 80 cards, it just went over the top of those so easily.
I'm gonna chalk this in. I was trying to find it, but I kept skipping over it.
But yeah, there is no reason to run 80 cards now without Yorion. There's nothing good for you. I didn't time my land. Yes.
Tap, draw.
Sure.
This one. Sacred Foundry.
Yep.
Red, green, Ren, pink.
Oh, this is the worst possible timeline.
The 2. And I'll say go.
Alright. Oh. DRC, gonna fetch shock.
I got you.
You're 14 too?
Yeah. You hit me to 19. I fetched shock down to 16, and then I shocked in a land.
Alright.
All I know is nobody could argue with String Bean on keeping track of life totals because he does something really smart. Is next to every like little ping, he'll put why the damage happened. So like he would put like FT for fetch land,
Interesting.
So he's like, I fetched this many times, or whatever.
That card is quite good. I think I would know. That's pretty good in this situation, I think.
I know it kills it either way, but you got delirium yet?
I do not have delirium. Creature land instant right now. Go ahead.
After roll.
My parents didn't even.
I'm gonna play a Triumph. Green, white, and blue. So I have 4 colors. Important to let you know.
Yeah.
For reasons, don't worry about it. It's fine. Go ahead.
And that. Get in for one.
One's gotten in for.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and do this now, because if you fight over it, you can, but we're just going to preserve mana and bolt this.
So it's kind of why I wanted to keep this draw on top. I think this is fine to do here. I'm going to counter.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, put on the grave.
Sure. Bolt counter.
Good.
Roll. To be spell pierced or not to be spell pierced. Still no delirium at this moment. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. I just got 1 mana. I'm gonna cast a Prismari command, and I'm going to draw 2, discard 2, and make a treasure.
Okay.
Results?
Yep.
Draw 2. Treasure. Discard 2. Maybe. I think actually you're supposed to keep this in hand. I'm gonna do these. That might be incorrect. I might be supposed to spin this and keep the bolt in hand. Play land for turn. Go.
Untap. Draw. Get in for one. Good.
Pitch.
I added Twitch chat to the overlay. Todd actually suggested that I did that. I kind of like it because now people like on YouTube and stuff will be able to see the context of like what
we're responding to.
Yeah, which like normally I try to like repeat the question, but it's very easy to like forget that.
Cuts. Dwarven Mine trigger. Dwarven Mine. Oh, I guess I have a treasure token in here. Oh. That'll enter. Treasure. Go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap. Roll. Go ahead and play a Tarn. And we'll say go. This is basically defending against this unflying. Doesn't have flying yet. But also a Ragavan, so no reason to get it in.
Go and fetch now.
Dude, with the Orion band, you can play Lutri.
Lucher is now the default companion. I think it's probably Kahir and Giganta are gonna see a lot of play. But I'm just gonna go ahead and fire this off. Draw 2 cards.
Spells and cards in hand?
Fine.
Trigger?
Yeah. I'll leave that on.
I'll spell Pierce your Charm.
Alright. So. Consider.
Yep.
I keep leaving these cards on top because they're pretty good. I think I have this on the top because I don't have a counter spell on you.
You're good.
And I still don't have Delirium. So land, instant creature. That's all I got. Good.
On your end step, I'm gonna fetch.
Talking about bands in here, of course. Glad Urion went. I think Ren should have went too. That's about where I am. I kind of sick of that card, but was worried Ren and 6 would get banned. He bought 3 copies 2 months ago. Yeah, that's
Good.
fair.
So, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cast Shadow Prophecy. Shadow Prophecy, look top X cards, your library X, number of basic land types you control. Put 2 of them into your hand, the rest in your graveyard, lose 2.
So, since
Domain for 5.
yeah, so since Brick is on a 1 card in hand and doesn't have a treasure anymore, which is pretty key here, I am gonna fire off Counterspell.
Yep.
I will put on.
Counterspell happens.
Good.
Tap. Go. Oh, here it comes.
Draw.
Pop deck mode into an expressive iteration.
Yeah.
Here it comes. I can feel it, dude. I just know it.
Land. Go. Or Murktide off the top. Pretty sick.
Yeah, that'd be cool probably for you too. Yeah. I just want to use my mana when I can. I think. Four here, a black from here, green from here. I'm gonna tear asunder and kick it. I'm gonna exile. Dragon Age Chandler. I had to double check and make sure that wasn't a sorcery and I'm cheating. It's an
Yeah.
instant.
Tear Asunder, if John can pull that up, that card has seen a lot of playing sideboards.
Wrong.
It's actually very good. That exile is huge.
I still just think I'm holding for a Ragavan. Like
Yeah, right.
because like this is gonna get you in 13 turns.
So I go like rag off the top, hit a Fable or something.
Yeah, and I'm
you're
just crying
like,
in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a pass for me.
So wobble myself.
Sure.
Definitely pop this.
Yep, that makes sense.
Did not want to draw Spire Bluff.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Pass.
On your instep.
Yep.
I'm gonna cycle this triumph.
Yeah.
Okay, untap.
Up to you, bobble.
Bubble, and then I'll draw. Bloodstained Mire. I'm a little more okay now doing some damage, I guess, because I can get a Dwarven Mine at any time. So, let's swing one.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
We'll consider.
Yep.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
So. Play land. Go.
Puts me at 9. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Then out of land. What if I just looked at his deck and it just wasn't like the creativities?
No Archons.
There's no Archons or creativities. He moved them for some reason, and I just didn't check. Guts.
Good.
Second dwarf. Untap. Draw.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing one.
Take one.
Play a Blood Crypt. Tapped. Go ahead. When am I going to start playing Memory Delusions so I can flash him back on your instep?
Alright, you got Shadow Prophecy. Alright. I'm not gonna fetch because like the deck thinning is obviously minimal and I am getting to a point where 1 point of damage could really matter. I just top deck my last fetchable stick.
That actually happened to somebody. I don't remember who it was, but I think they were playing against TJ and they got their Blood Moon Besage, and they went to go. They like picked up their deck and they just started shuffling, and he's like, "Failed to find," and he's like, It's like the saddest deck. Untap, draw.
Good.
Oh man, we're killing now. We're doing what this deck does. Swing them.
For beats.
Arid Mesa,
Oh,
go.
no, make it stop.
When will it stop?
Do you have an answer for that guy? Honestly, 3 things. No shortage of instants, really. So 5. Resolve.
I mean, it resolves.
Pass.
Yes, Sacred Foundry.
Got
This one.
Binding. Yep.
Go to 8. 8's the same as 9. In terms of bolting.
Sure.
More than 9.
Just scared.
They're coming after you, brother. They're on their way. I don't even have another token.
Oh no.
That.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have paid 3 blue to get 5 counters. Obviously, never mind. I exiled.
I didn't
5.
even realize
I
you paid 3 blue.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I have excess mana. Yeah, never mind.
Untap, draw.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing 2.
And it doesn't matter at this point if he has. Yeah, I'll just.
Vista.
Yeah, 2 there attacking.
Probably go to combat first, ladies and gents.
Yeah, it's like I guess Transmog would have been the card to play around, but if you have creativity, you just do it for X's 3, and it can't be.
Yeah. So.
I guess Transmog I should have waited.
Well, it's also like generally a 1 or a 2 of, so like.
Yeah.
And you know I'm top decking it because I haven't jammed it at any point. So it's like a little bit more reasonable. It's happened to be the time you're like, all right, I guess I'll remove them now.
Yeah. All right. So on my side, I'm going to trim 1 Murktide. It's okay, but it's just like a little. I mean, I don't know. It's a great threat, but usually against these Leyline Binding decks, Murktide is just a bit more of a liability. You have to exile your graveyard or a good chunk of it. Like not great in multiples then, and it can just be kind of prone to getting binding. it's just you have to put more into this threat and have a really good removal spell for it. So, and then one consider just kind of trimming. Or also, if you're less on Murktide, you kind of don't need considers. Trimming 3 bolts. Bolt is just like not great. Bolting the dwarves isn't a great plan. Yes, it lets you go a little faster too if you need a bolt face, but that's just normally not how it goes. But bolting dwarves is like never a great plan to rely on. It does come up and it is important, but usually they can just creativity like X2 or 3 and just get multiple things, and or they just have treasures to get and the bolt won't do anything there. Bring 1 rag, just not great in the face of dwarves. I think it's a pretty safe trim. Bring 2 blood moons. Yes, creativity is like triple red, and it doesn't matter for that, but it does shut off dwarves. It also shuts off literally every other colored spell in their deck because they only play non-basics.
I think it plays 1 basic mountain.
Yeah, which that's awesome. So it basically shuts off any colored mana in their deck, and they play like 5 colors. So, and then 2 flusters, really good in the possible counter wars, fighting over creativities and stuff. And EE is really good. EE on 0, just get every token that they try to make to cast their creativities targeting. So
my sideboard, flusters might be a little loose to bring in, but this is just basically stopping a counter spell or like countering a fluster in of itself. Like my fluster's targeting yours as most likely is coming in.
As the Merc player, I'm pretty scared of you having fluster backup. So.
Veils are also coming in. There are 3 veils on the side. I'm only bringing in 2 because generally the way these matches play out is the fact that, well, we bring in EE. Veils are dead against stopping that, so it doesn't really matter if you counter my spell, if all my things get popped. Over here, we're going to cut some Shadow Prophecy. Against a deck that can go a lot lower to the ground, casting this later and losing 2 might actually... with especially how much I have to fetch and shock all the time, like my life total gets pretty low pretty quick, so this might just be enough extra damage to kill me. Also, it's black, which is I only have 2 black sources in the whole deck, and Blood Moon's factor. Prismari Command, a little bit more costly of a removal spell, slash like interaction spell, and Leyline Binding as well. If I don't fetch correct, get hit with Rag on turn 1, Blood Moon comes down, these do nothing.
That's normally the way we do playtesting, anyways.
Those hands were not playable.
Yeah. All right. Pet shock, play DRC, pass in the turn.
This hand. Play Catcher to Triumph. Pass.
So kind of, I think I made a small misstep. In my head, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to play this and this on turn 2, but now I kind of just really want to hold this up in case it's turn 2 ring. So I think that's what we'll do. I'll just go ahead and jam it now. Or like jam this. Play Bobble.
Yep.
Surveil. That on top, that's a great card.
What do you mean, great card? Take it back.
I'll go ahead and move on. Well, not really a reason. I'll just do it on upkeep.
So I'm at 19. Upkeep, untap. Bah.
Ooh. Alright.
I put it on the bottom.
How Bobble works.
Draw my card for turn.
Yep.
Arid Mesa. Pass.
Upkeep, Bobble trigger, draw for turn. Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Get it for 1.
Hit for 1.
Do this. Play another DRC.
Sure.
Good.
This one. One's it supposed to be? 5.
5
The
plates.
Jund. No,
You're
missing
white.
one. I don't know if the one that fixes it's in my deck, but I'm just not looking that long. I don't care. Give me like all 5. Because I have black, red, green, green, red, blue. I have 4. I'm missing white. Untap. Draw. Third Mesa. Go. Wait, never mind. I'm lying to you. Fetch.
Yep.
I forgot I had a card in my hand. I'm busy. Leave me alone.
You're in for a Tri-Land ban. Don't ban the Triomes. No. People love Triomes. Alright.
Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Gotta make a decision. I think I'm fine to fire this off if I'm in efficiently. So I'm gonna fetch an island. Stop that from happening.
I don't think you're getting a swamp. So.
That's a lot of value.
No, let it resolve.
And I got 2 surveil triggers.
Yeah, it's still in the stack.
They can be on the stack for a minute if that makes you feel.
Maybe. You don't know. You don't know me. I might pack it right now.
I would be brave.
I would lose.
Surveil.
That's for sure.
Gosh. Keep getting these good cards on top of my deck with
Just
these
ban until it's
surveils.
an expressive iteration, then you're fine.
Well,
Oh no, don't do it. Please. Brutal.
don't draw it. Stays on top.
Alright, second surveil.
Stays on top.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is now countered.
been it on the second surveil. That's the. Alright, draw for turn.
Yeah. Actually, now that I thought about it, I'm gonna ban it next time.
Alright. I think I'm pretty high percentage to hit it on tap lane. Iteration. Trigger.
Uh-huh.
On top.
Alright, second one.
Leave it on top.
I think Terrence officially been one card with Dragon Rage Chandler.
I know, it's like so bad. I'm usually so aggressive with it too, but I just keep hitting the cards I need. Like,
Who would have ever thunk it, dude?
we got Delirium. Get in for 6.
Oh, snap!
Getting in there now. Oh, this worked out pretty well. But go ahead.
Dwarf Mind Trigger. Oh, I still got a Dwarf.
Surveil.
Maybe.
Actually, yeah, that was trolling. I should have just killed the dwarf. But kill the dwarf.
This fizzles. My Dwarf's in the bin.
Surveil. Don't need that. 4 counters, I guess. For those both in the pen. Good. Fire off. Take 1. Consider.
Uh-huh.
Surveil. Graves. Surveil. Put on top. Draw it with consider. Good. Get in for 6.
I'm at 4.
Play a shredder.
Good.
Good.
This one?
Good. Counter spell.
Oh no, he saw the line. So at the end it was Just kind of because you showed me the counter spell earlier, like just because you were like, I should just kill it instead.
Yeah.
It was kind of being like the game was over. I played a dwarf, mine dwarf came up, creativity, he counters it.
Yeah.
I have no backup for it, so.
Hand is a little off. Really want a fetch land, but this hand's still good enough.
Want to fetch something for your Ren and 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fetch land to get my Ren and 6 going, because I'm going to hit it off top of your deck.
Oh no, don't say that. You keeping that?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
I'm going to jam the turn 1 DRC with this hand. Good.
Fetch. I'm gonna be slightly aggressive, I think. Limiting his looks. Dragon Race Chandler. I think it's good enough. That's. I'm gonna fold it.
Yep.
Untap draw.
Honestly, I'm kind of happy to see that draw a bolt versus it getting Ren pinged.
That's fair, I think.
Yeah. Although, I mean, if you still just go Ren uptick here, I'm also just pretty sad. But
Yeah, fair enough. Go ahead.
that was a pretty good draw.
Why'd you slam it like that?
I didn't mean to. Go to war, play Shredder.
Yeah.
Good.
Fetch. Four colors. Untap, draw. Another fetch line. Go ahead.
And for 1. Go.
This one. All 5. Tap, draw. Go ahead.
Back 1.
Yep.
Go.
Oh no, we're missing land drops.
Yeah.
Fetch.
And went from medium to real bad.
Good door. Only downside on our end is, well, you have spells.
Yeah, you know I got a handful of spells.
Yeah. So untap.
They're good or not is
Draw.
up for discussion.
Dwarf. This one. The summoning sick one.
Oh, Pierce.
Yeah.
Good night.
Mm-hmm. Feel like most likely that's getting a counter. Unless okay, that makes sense.
So I finally drew the land. If I did have if I had another land there, I had counterspell and stuff. And
Yeah, it really sucks for you that
Sucks
that
about
didn't
this.
develop any pressure because I was able to just like wait a turn and then have these.